Hi guys, I hope you're all well. I just wanted to jump on here to have a little quick talk about New Year's resolutions and how really I used to always be against New Year's resolutions because I was like, I'm not going to actually stick to them. And the reason I've discovered is why I didn't really stick to them is because they weren't specific enough. Like, so many of us will be like, okay, my New Year's resolution is to work out. And it's like, but what is the goal there? So really, let's call them, guys. If you are like me and like don't really stick to New Year's resolutions, let's start saying, let's do some New Year's manifestations, New Year goals. And taking that word away takes that pressure away and takes the, just following the crowd thing of, oh, we all must set resolutions at the start of the year. But hey, let's just set our goals. Let's see what we want to manifest into our lives and be specific about it. Because when we're specific, we can actually see where we need to go. And that's when we can create like a roadmap to that goal. So say if it was like you wanted to work out because you wanted to lose some weight, or because you wanted to get fitter, or you wanted to improve your health, all of those things, have like an end goal instead of just saying, oh, it's like when you say, oh, I'm just going to stop eating chocolate. And it's like, but why? Once you start to think, oh, I'm doing this for my health, there's a reason. So when we don't have a reason or a why, we don't end up achieving it. And that's the same in business and in all areas of our lives, that if we don't have an actual outcome, we don't really know where we're going. So having an outcome is so much more key than just the resolution of, I'm going to stop eating chocolate. I mean, there could be so many resolutions. That is the most kind of just basic thing that I can say right now. But you can achieve all the things that you want to achieve when you really, really believe that you will do it, and when you give yourself guidance. And, by just saying, oh, I'm having a resolution, it's just like, it's trickier to sit with that and to follow it and to follow through with that, because it's just like, well, there's no reason why I should do I really need to do this? Or, what is my goal with this? There's not really a goal. If there's not really a goal, you're not going to feel inspired. So we always want to feel inspired and excited and to move forward towards things. And that's where we can just actually achieve what we want to achieve by having an outcome. So having that desired outcome. And I just thought as well, while I'm here, that, this is a real good time now to be doing some reflecting on what you want to bring into the new year, and reflecting about what you want to leave behind. So are there certain habits that you do that you want to leave behind in 2020 and be like, let's start fresh with new ones in 2021? That's a great way to end the year. That's reflecting. But I also think, especially this year, 2020, is a great time for us to be reflecting on how much we have all adapted, how we have survived such a really, really tough time. We are still here. And, it's a great time as well to, yes, reflect, but not to compare. Look at the things you have achieved, which could be something big, it could be something small. It doesn't matter. We are not in competition with anyone but ourselves. And even then, it's like we're only doing things to better ourselves. So when you're reflecting, don't think, oh, I wanted to achieve this, but I didn't. Just think that you are alive, you are breathing. This year has been tough. And it's not like, it hasn't gone away yet. This hardship hasn't gone away for us. So we're still dealing with this. And if we have come out of this, with our heads held high, with, feeling proud of who we are and what we've learned in this time, because I feel that so many of us have learned so many lessons. And I think one of the main lessons is adaptation. And I've had to adapt a lot of the time in my life, so many times. Like, I adapt daily. And I feel that so many of us are adapting daily now because of things that have changed for a lot. So it's a great period of time for us to be reflecting, to figure out what we want to bring into the new year with us. So if there's some habits you want to leave behind, know that it's okay and that you can leave behind these habits, these things that don't serve you anymore, conversations that don't even serve you. Sometimes we need a new year to be like, it's a fresh start. And we shouldn't have to wait for that, but sometimes for us to feel like, okay, that's one chapter, we're in a new chapter now. That's when it can actually inspire us to feel like, oh, okay, I can create new habits. I can actually go for my goals now. I'm inspired. I feel like it's time for me to take action. Sometimes we need that refresh and that reset button of a new year. And I feel like that will do that a lot for us this year. well, going into 2021. But just wanted to jump on here to say that. And you know, if you don't want to have New Year's resolutions, don't worry about it. Like, you can set goals anytime. You don't have to wait until this January 1st to set a goal. You can set a goal today. You can set a goal in February. You can set a goal in March. Like, you can set goals every week. I set goals all the time, and it doesn't have to be just because it's a resolution. We shouldn't have to feel guilty about what we do and our choices when we're actually aligned. So yeah, that is my little speech of the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that kind of made you think a little bit of, you know, not to put too much pressure on yourself. Kind of sit with yourself for a moment, I feel, and write down what you truly are desiring for the new year. Are there any things that you want to do? Are there any things you want to leave behind? What are you proud of with yourself this year? Sit and reflect, because we're so go, 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 move forward, move forward. Sometimes we need to just sit and see where we're at right now. And when we figure out where we're at right now, we then know where we can go forward. So I hope that helps you in some way. Send you so much love, and I'll speak to you next time. And there's the dogs.